what is fitness minimalism to you,
Yeah.
and why, and why do you like it, or why did you, what what is it about that draws you to it?
Yeah, good. So my whole approach to fitness for many years now has been kind of founded upon two core philosophical pillars. And those pillars are minimalism on the one hand and generalism on the other. And the way I like to break it down is like this. Minimalism is really just the attitude or the method or the approach. Generalism is the outcome. And so it might actually be helpful if we start with the latter and then go into the former. So for me, I'm somebody who's always been interested in a lot of different things. And I've never been particularly interested in being the best in the world at any one of them. But I think that there is conceptual space between the idea that you can either be like a Michael Phelps or a jack of all trades but master of none. I've always felt you could be a master of a lot of different things, because there's a difference between true mastery and like Michael Phelps, best in the world, right? So for me, generalism is something that I think can be applied to your whole of life. In fact, my green book right there is all about that. But in fitness, it means focusing on being generally physically prepared more than a hyper specialist, right? So I for me, fitness was always sort of something that was supporting other things in my life that I was interested in. Martial arts is another background of mine. That's originally how I got into kettlebells, was through the Taekwondo world. So whatever else fitness was to me, it wasn't something that I like needed to be the best at, right? It's just something that I needed had to be good to great, or at least fairly competent at, across a broad range of abilities. So to me, the generalist is exactly that. Somebody who wants to be sort of ready for or capable of almost anything, good to great, or at least fairly competent, right? In terms of strength and mobility and being decently muscled. And here's an important aspect as well, that for the generalist, health and fitness should be mutually harmonious, not in conflict with one another. So fitness is the ability to complete a task. Health is something like the ideal interplay of the organs and bodily systems. As you gentlemen definitely know, and as many of your gentle listeners, I'm sure, are aware, people can pursue fitness to such an extent that it actually takes away their health. It expenses their health. To me, that's not what it means to be a generalist. Whatever you're doing as a generalist, minimally shouldn't be taking away from your health in your fitness pursuits, but hopefully actively increasing your health and vitality and energy and all that.